Okay, so here's what's going on. I've done a couple videos on this. It just keeps going. But the director for the upcoming Rey movie, Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy, has had a few things come to light since she decided to come out and say a couple of things recently, how it's time for a woman to shape Star Wars, even though the very first one was shaped by a woman, George Lucas's ex-wife, who did a lot of editing for that. But no, now is the first time. She's the first one to really make things happen. A lot of people are talking about her because she's said some pretty dumb things. So this puts Kathleen Kennedy in a bad spot. Could she address this? Could she come out and say, no, we actually love fans? No. Instead, she goes and connects her and has her connections in the news media attack fans. This is a standard tactic. It's pretty well known that she has a lot of connections. At least Lucasfilm has a lot of connections to these people in the media, and they will come out and they will happily attack fans who criticize the people that work for them. Here's another one. There was one yesterday. Here's one straight up, because that one yesterday wasn't really too hard on fans. This one is. So from Forbes, upcoming Star Wars film attacked as woke. Attacked. They're attacking a film by right-wing critics over director's feminist comments. I mean, probably because people are sick of feminist Star Wars, which I have no doubt this is going to be. We'll come back to this Cope article in a minute. I want to show you some stuff. So I wonder why people are pointing out that this is just more of the same bullshit from Lucasfilm that people are sick of. It might be these pictures that came to light after this comment from her where she said that she's going to be the first woman ever to shape Star Wars. And then we find out she did some stuff with the World Economic Forum, buddies with old Hillary Clinton, and this picture right here. So yeah, people are a little like, WTF? Like, why are we doing this again? No one is going to go see this movie. I guarantee you that Rey movie is going to be absolute dog shit. And we have yet another video that has emerged. So this video is her at Women in the World, some kind of women Hollywood entertainment thing. I don't know. You got Jon Stewart as the host, and he starts asking the woman who's going to shape Star Wars' future, at least that's what she says, how she deals with the patriarchy in art. And you tell me, she says she loves making men uncomfortable, and she wants you to contemplate and be uncomfortable watching her movies, which I'm sure is going to make everybody absolutely excited for the Rey movie. Listen to this bullshit.
What is the balance of activating a force for change, but also trying to permeate that patriarchy, that power structure? And is that a part of the calculation of your art as well? And what's been the reaction to that?
Oh, absolutely. I like to make men uncomfortable. I enjoy making men uncomfortable. Not you, just not you. Not you.
Point taken. Point taken.
Not you. Not you,
but,
Don.
We
already know you're a bitch.
It's important to be able to look into the eyes of a man and say, I am here, and recognize that. And recognize that
How about I recognize if you actually have talent making movies? The only movies she's made are documentaries about feminism or something. I have to go look through she's basically a woke documentary maker. You know what I'd rather recognize? Someone that has talent making a Star Wars movie. Somebody qualified to make a Star Wars movie. And there are plenty of female directors out there that could do that. This person is not one of them. She doesn't have the resume to do something like this. It was the same with Nia DaCosta for the Marvels. Inexperienced director. Look what happened with that movie. That movie is a piece of shit. For movies like these, for movies like Star Wars that have massive budgets, you really do need people that know what the hell they're doing. Number one, you really do, and these have been very expensive virtue signals for a lot of these outlets. Like, I'm not saying a woman can't direct Star Wars, but get someone in there that knows what the hell they're doing. And I'd like to have somebody that doesn't like making men uncomfortable, especially when it's a man-driven franchise. I'm sorry. The majority of people, well, at least that did like Star Wars, when it was making money, were men. I'm not saying that women don't like it. There are women that love Star Wars, but they like it for the same reason the men like it. Kathleen Kennedy came in here and tried to turn it into Barbie, and she's still trying to turn it into Barbie. All you did was pissed off everybody that was already there. But this is what you have to look forward. This is what you have to look forward to with Rey. A movie that wants you to think about your current situation and look in the mirror. This movie is going to be a giant piece of shit.
To bring something that makes you uncomfortable, and it should make you uncomfortable, because you need to change your attitude. And it's only when you're uncomfortable, when you're shifty, when you have to have difficult conversations, that you will perhaps look at yourself in the mirror and not like the reflection, and then say, maybe there is something wrong with the way I think, or maybe there is something wrong with the way I am addressing this issue.
So I want to point out here, this is what she brings to her art, all of it, okay? This isn't just some regular thing. She is looking forward to coming in to a franchise, pretty much historically, a boys and a man's franchise, Star Wars, something that men love, and making men uncomfortable and making them change. She wants to make a Star Wars movie that changes you and makes you look in the mirror and realize you're a piece of shit, Mr. Man. Wow. I wonder why people are calling her movie woke. I wonder why people are saying she's woke. What? No, these are just crazy little offshoots. She doesn't mean, actually, even though she said that she likes to base her art on making men uncomfortable. No, I'm sure this is going to be a neutral, politically fun Star Wars movie. Yeah. Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy, quadrupling down at this point. And I love that this is all after that South Park episode. Now everybody actively has these things on their mind when new Star Wars and Lucasfilm shit are announced, and everything gets put into the magnifying glass. So, yeah, this article is funny. They even bring up this, talking about how conservatives, no, really everybody, has talked about the fact that Disney has lost money. And this guy who wrote this says The Little Mermaid and Elemental were actually hit movies because, well, for one, The Little Mermaid made $570 million worldwide. Guess what? Half of that went to the theaters, and it still doesn't cover the cost of the movie with marketing. So, yeah, the movie lost money. Just because it made a large amount of money, $570 million is a large amount of money. But the problem is it costs more money than that to make the movie. Disney doesn't balance budgets. So, yes, even though it made $570 million, it flopped because it didn't cover the cost of the movie. Same with Elemental. Made $500 million. That's not enough for this movie to make money. So, yeah, that's why people keep making fun of it, because Disney can't manage a budget, and they keep losing money because they're ran by morons. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video, hit that notification bell, check out my Rumble and Locals, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.